Hello everyone, my name is John Russell. I'm with Section8isgreat.com, and I want to tell you a little story. I'm going to tell you a story about how I got myself in trouble with not holding the property or not possessing the property in the right name. When I was a young investor, I used to try to own a lot of properties, and since I was learning on the fly, I was making a lot of mistakes. So that's one of the reasons why I encourage you to buy Section 8 is great, is because you can eliminate a lot of these mistakes. Now, a lot of the mistakes I made was I started buying properties and putting them in my name. I had some type of ego about myself and wanted to feel good when I see a title in my name, a property in my name. So the property was in my name. John Russell owns this property. John Russell owns that property. As I started to grow, I started making a couple other mistakes because I was a novice real estate investor, and one of my tenants decided to sue me. So she got a lawyer. The lawyer researched my name and saw all these properties that I owned. And he said, wow, this guy owns a lot of properties. I know we can get some money from him, even if I didn't do anything wrong. So guess what happened? They sued me. And guess how they sued me? They came and knocked on my front door and sued me. They knocked on the door, dropped off a summons, a lawsuit, and tell me I was being sued for $350,000. Now, as a young investor, $350,000 is a lot of money. So they said I had to go to court, and they were suing me for $350,000. And the only reason why they were suing me for that was because they saw the properties that I own. Anyway, the long story short, I was able to settle out of court because I did do something wrong. I settled for a certain amount, maybe like $30,000. But it also cost me $30,000 in attorney fees at that time as well. So I was out $70,000 over a mistake on why I should hold the properties. At that time, I vowed to myself that no one would come to my front door and sue me and scare the living daylights out of me. I started holding every property that I own in a certain legal format, like an LLC or corporation or even a trust. None of my properties are you going to find that are in my name. Matter of fact, you're not going to find anything in my name because I don't own anything, but I control everything. There's a difference. I don't own anything, but I control everything. That means that I control it. I'm responsible for this corporation. So I'm going to give you an example. If I have a house over in Georgia, or I have a house in Chicago, it might be 123 Cicero Avenue. That's the name of my corporation is going to be, 123 Cicero Avenue, just for that private house, just for that one house. I just want it for that one house. Now, a corporation or LLC doesn't cost that much to start. You can go to www.legalzoom.com and set up a corporation. They walk you through it. They'll give you the name. Now, once I get that name, 123 Cicero, I know I'm going to buy the house, and that's how I'm going to hold the property. And if anybody looks at who owns the property, they're going to see a corporation or LLC called 123 Cicero Avenue. That's all they know. They don't know anything else about that. And if something happens to that property, they can't sue me. They have to sue 123 Cicero Avenue, their corporation. Now, that limits myself from being liable for many other properties. So suppose I'm liable on my own 20, 30 properties. Now, they can't get all the properties. Only one, if an accident happens or a tenant gets mad or something, or the attorney wants to sue me, they can only get 123 Cicero Avenue. They can't come after my other assets. Now, that's how you have to look at this thing. You have to look at it differently. You have to look at it that you have to protect your assets. I heard someone say that it's easier to keep it. It's easier to get it. It's harder to keep it. That's exactly true in real estate. It's easy to get real estate. It's harder to keep it. So we must be aware of how we hold the properties. Now, I'm not a lawyer, and I can't tell you, I'm not giving out any legal advice, but you can go to LegalZoom.com or something like that and find out how to hold the properties. They'll do it for you. They'll set up an LLC for you. It doesn't cost that much, maybe about $75, $100, and then you pay something every month. It depends on what state you live in. But be careful. When you buy it, don't make that same mistake I made. Never purchase a property in your name if you can help it. If you can help it, never do that, especially as you start getting big in this Section 8 game. Make sure that we don't do that, okay? My name is John Russell. I'm with Section8isgreat.com. I want to thank everyone for purchasing the book. They've been doing well. And everyone that's been sending me emails, liking my page, say something nice about me on Amazon, say something nice about me on this video. I really appreciate it. You know, we have the paperback also. You can go to my website and get it a little cheaper than on Amazon. Go to my website, click on paperback, and it's a little cheaper than it's on Amazon, the paperback. The Kindle is only $9.99. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for all of this. All of our people out there, I'm going to start calling you guys Section 8. We're going to call ourselves the Section 8 Nation, because we're going to take over this nation and make sure that we start buying lots of properties and owning them in a proper format so we can keep them for our lives and pass them down to our generations. Let's make money forever, everyone. Thanks again. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye-bye.